Ring light. Whoop, 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 whoop. The sun is on. Good morning, Grand Archive. It is time.
Vietnam? Is that like...
I don't know. I know I've said it on the show before, but
Vietnam.
It's a Robin Williams thing. It's got to be okay, right?
Yeah, and he's dead, so.
Yeah.
So that means it's fine. Hello, chat.
Good morning.
Happy Mortal Ambition to you.
There is no Trent this time. That was a special guest.
Damn it. See, this is what I was worried about, Steven.
Right.
You know,
They
we
like
put Trent
Trent
on the
more
show,
than
and
us.
they're like, where's Trenton? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Fuck that guy. Hey, Pinax, what's going on?
Hey,
Welcome.
I actually
Dude, we have
we
your
have a thing
signature on the
right here. That's cool.
on the thing.
What up, Break Nation?
Shut up.
What up, Break Nation?
So happy Mortal Ambition launch day to all of you fine people out there.
Hey,
It's
look.
been a
here.
launch day. We've launched and we've done things.
We've launched.
We opened a bunch of product yesterday, but Steven, with his infinite wisdom and his love for you, chat, has saved this one whole booster box, possibly the last booster box in the store that we could possibly open, to open with you while we talk about Mortal Ambition, because it is launch day, and that's very exciting, and I know that you're all very excited for launch day. But also not like really a whole lot to talk about. Sets out. We're really excited.
We're here, yeah.
I played 3 whole games yesterday.
If you're in
That's about it.
If you're in Massachusetts, come out down to Webway Games for our starter deck tournament.
That one, for sure.
Product only, entry only available while product lasts.
Which is not long. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess we can just, like, start doing show stuff, right?
Yeah, let's just jump right into it today.
We kind of got a lot of stuff to do, or at least some stuff to do outside of you beautiful podcast people today. So we're going to, hang out a little bit and then jet so that we can prepare for Mortal Ambition launch day here at the Webway Games. All right, Steven, you ready?
I am ready.
Whoop, whoop.
Shout out to Superhuman. I know you would be here with us if you could be. Hopefully things in Florida are going well.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think he's from Florida.
Oh, it's dark. It's dark. Anybody that's in
our hearts
Florida.
go out to you, yeah. Hopefully you guys were able to dodge destruction.
Hopefully your
Safe and your
Mortal
family
Ambition booster packs aren't underwater.
Yeah. But okay, whoop whoop, as they say.
All right. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Cam.
Woo.
Woo.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Lineage Break, Grand Archive TCG Podcast. I am your host, Cam. With me, as always, is Mr. Glooman. Hello, Steven.
Hello, Cameron.
Hello. Welcome. Happy
Launch day.
Mortal Ambition launch day to you, Steven. It's been a whirlwind 12 hours since launch. We didn't open any product yesterday, surely, because that would be against the rules.
Correct.
However, my 3 cases went fine.
We will find out how much.
We will find out how Steve's case goes today. We've saved one whole booster box from the Lineage Break team here to open with you, chat, because we don't have really a whole lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of newsy news that we can touch upon. But other than that, we're just happy to celebrate Mortal Ambition, talk about how excited we are, talk about those new champions that we are just so psyched to play. I got the opportunity to play 3 whole games with Kongming yesterday, and I lost 2 of those whole games, but that 3rd game
felt good.
was pretty sweet.
Sweet.
She's got something going on, I think.
Very good.
So, newsy news.
Newsy news.
There's some send tickets up. Do you guys like going to
Events
for Grand Archive?
specifically in actually a bunch of places right now.
Yeah. So I don't know if Christchurch tickets are up yet. They might be, but that one I'm unsure about. However, Ascent Utrecht tickets went up this week. So if you guys are going to Utrecht, I believe that was literally yesterday, they're probably sold out of VIP. But you can get your champion ticket probably while supplies last. Something that I also figured out is that Santa Clara is sold out of Champion tickets.
That's wild.
Which is crazy.
That's wild.
Santa Clara is going to be real big. So if you want to go to Santa Clara and you haven't bought your ticket, do it. I have decided that I will be going to Santa Clara. So
well, congrats.
I will see all of you dummies in California. So buy your tickets so that you can see me. That sounds stupid.
I will not be going to Santa Clara.
It is what I would like to call a poor financial decision.
Yeah.
But I can't risk not seeing all of your beautiful faces out there. So
I can't afford it, or
Yeah,
I will
that's fair.
be homeless.
Well, speaking of being homeless, I got nothing. That was not a transition I was going anywhere with. Speaking of things and stuff, news that you might care about, 5 minutes ago,
we got a link.
To Store Championship prizes, which we have seen, and oh boy, am I excited that the participation promo, which they've been doing recently for Store Championships, which is very exciting, is heightened spellcraft with the hot fox mommy lady on it. So that's sick.
Yeah.
I like that card.
I
think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
and it's got a stamp on it, and I'll play it.
Yeah.
Of course, the champion card is Blazing Throw. That one we did know already, but nice to see Jin doing some Blazing Throwing. And then the Store Championship mat is Jin player. Tell me what this card is.
I believe it's Materialized Polearm.
What he said.
Which is a choice you could have made.
Yeah?
It's not one I would have.
Well, it's got a boy on it, so like that's cringe.
I mean, if you're
right?
going to do Jin, right, you pick an Exia card, right?
If you're going to do Jin, take his shirt off.
Take his shirt off.
Pop that puppy off. That's what we want to see. We want that relentless outburst or something where he's got his fucking 15-pack just staring at you.
Give me angry yell. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's relentless outburst, right? Yeah, all right, all right. We're on the same page.
Yeah.
We like his chest because we objectify the Grand Archive characters equally.
Right.
You know?
We're
an equal opportunity
We can't
podcast.
simp over just, you know.
Save the shirtless mats for the ones people have to buy, says Weebs of the Shore. Theo. Yeah, thanks, Theo. Weebs of the Shore employee says that he's saving the shirtless mats so that you have to buy them. However, that is a direct confirmation that you will get them from Theo. So thank you, Theo, for that breaking news on the podcast for the Break Nation.
Break Nation.
I don't know, Steve. That's like basically all I got. I'm kind of like,
yeah. Can we all have a moment of peace or a moment of silence
for Matchy?
For Batchy.
For Erupting Matchy.
Today, we lost Erupting Rhapsody from the format with 2 people being sad about it.
Not too soon, gone and forgotten.
Correct.
Rest in peace. Yeah, we did get the ban list update today as well. Unsurprising to most people, as they already told us about the Erupting Rhapsody ban. Erupting Rhapsody is now Category 3 and has been banned from Standard Play. There is no other changes to the ban list. Because it's a new format, and we have to explore the new things before we know that Stormstime's still broken or whatever. Whatever the people say out there on the internet.
Just take Chalice of Blood right off the list. Don't worry about it, guys.
That's true. I wouldn't worry about it.
It's fine.
But what I was saying is today's kind of a whirlwind day. Really didn't have any time to plan for the podcast. Lots of busy stuff going on with Mortal Ambition here at the store. We are running several events. It's still Revelfest. It's been a busy, busy day. However, we get to have a little bit of fun today. Not a usual podcast experience for all of you. Today we're going to take a look at some Mortal Ambition product. We're going to crack some packs. We're going to hope that Steven's less than impressive case is saved by this last remaining booster box.
It's all right. My case was fine.
It'll be even better with this CUR in it.
Right.
That they totally sent to us to open on the show. And Theo will confirm because everything he says is true. So yeah, we're gonna open some boosty packs. We understand that it's not a terrific angle for opening boosty packs, so we're gonna try to keep the conversation on the booster set, talk about some stuff that we're excited about, some stuff that we like, and then if we find anything fancy, we'll make sure to show you. You guys have seen the commons before.
Right.
But, yeah, that's the plan.
I gave you a pack. I figure you got this sack, I got this one, and then we'll share the middle.
We'll touch tips in the middle.
Right.
Right, perfect.
As we do every day.
Yeah, but very excited for Mr. Mortal Ambition. Got a lot of building to do.
Yeah, there's so much to this set where I'm just so lost right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm at.
I think you start cracking, Steven.
All right.
I gotta keep us conversating.
I'm gonna crack. Well, I'm conversating too.
Yeah, I think it was a super interesting choice to only include two champions in the set because I think it makes them both feel pretty deep. I think there's it's a little unclear where exactly to build each of these champions. I've much like when Ari came out, I have 1,000 Kongmang deck lists up on Shadow Your Decks that I'm trying to.
He keeps sending links to our group chat, and I'm just like, I have one deck, and it looks real bad. So I don't know.
I'm hopeful for the future. I know that we're coming off of a meta that had some people a little bit frustrated, and so I'm very excited with Mortal Ambition that we'll have some new toys to play with.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can move on from last season and into a positive light for competitive play.
So I have a question for you, Steven.
Yeah.
As this has been a bit of a topic, a hot button topic, if you will, where I was talking with some friends of ours from Jersey last night. How do you feel now that you've seen them with your eyes? Ooh,
we got a foil Oath of Sakura, which looks beautiful.
Our first foil of the box. Something that we discovered, at least I think, if anybody can confirm, that would be sweet. I believe that the CSR does, or the CR, I guess, does now take your third foil slot.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, at least anecdotally, the CSRs that we open did take that third foil slot, which means if you open those 3 foils, you're sad now instead of the fun hope for the fourth shiny card.
Right. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I liked it before, where you had the 3 foils and then the CSR just replaced.
Mm-hmm. I always like to have the chance, but
Right.
maybe we just got unlucky, right? And it was so anecdotally, somebody confirmed that for me. One of you Giga Whales that's opened 36,000 boxes. You let me know, and you send me a Kongming Siwar for my trouble. Thank you. But Steven, what I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about the full art URs now that you've seen them? Because I've had some mixed results.
I love them actually. I think they're great.
I think they look really good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. But I know that not everybody wants full art cards in their deck. I know some people that are very purist when it comes to card games, and they always want that same frame on everything.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't know. I'm always a supporter of full art in any capacity. I think frameless cards are beautiful. Speaking of which, frameless cards. We are coming up on
a frameless card.
A frameless card, and it is.
He's so hot.
Dong Zhao.
Look how hot he is.
He is a guy.
He is a man.
Look at him.
Theo says that one person ordered 36,000 boxes, and that single-handedly caused the allocation issues. So if you guys are looking for something to blame, you can blame Theo. He is usually responsible. I think he actually single-handedly chose who got
the allocations.
Yeah, each allocation worldwide. So if you guys have any complaints, I'll DM me. I'll send you his cell phone number. You can give him a call. Nice dong though. It's a huge dong, bro.
Yeah, I got a big dong.
He's pretty good. I've been pretty impressed with Mr. Dong.
Yeah.
It's good to get the playset cards, right?
Yeah.
Got to worry about opening multiples.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not a playset card that I will be
Well,
playing.
sure, you just turn it into a different playset card, right?
Yeah.
You just don't want to open like 15 copies of Ebbing Tide, you know? Then,
that's
then you're
fair.
stuck with them.
I would have loved to open 15 copies of Dragon's
Dawn. I opened 0 in 18 boxes. I was actually pretty fortunate on my UR ratios in my 3 cases, where I only ended up, I believe, with I think just 1 duplicate. I got 2 Ebbing Tides.
Nice.
And then I got non-duplicates for the rest of them, like playset cards, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Did you finish your playset?
worked out pretty good.
3 wishes or 3 visits?
I did not. I'm still missing one.
Well, hello there.
What were your CSRs? Now listen, I like to be positive here on the show. And of course, the reason why I buy 3 cases when the set comes out is because I want to statistically open a CSR on average. And so I am happy to say I did hit my statistical average. I did open my 1 CSR in 18 boxes, so I can't be too upset. The only reason I can be mildly upset is it was Sun Quan, the tamer card that I will never play and is probably worth very little. However, gorgeous art. Love Kumai's work. I wish I was a tamer player because I love Kumai's work and I think the art looks really good, but not a card for me, and unfortunately, probably not a card that I will make a lot of dollars off of. But hey, if you're looking for a Sun Quan, it will be on sale probably right after this show.
Well, we got our first SR of the box, which is surprising because we've opened quite a few packs. Oh, it's a Paired Mind, Kindred Souls.
You guys like horses?
You guys like horses? I know Cam's a horse girl.
Yeah.
So.
I opened so many tamer foils yesterday.
Yeah.
So and then like the ultimate irony is that the CSR was a tamer card too. They just decided yesterday. They were like, you should play tamer.
I think you decided because you did pick the cases.
Listen, all I'm saying, right, is this entire MRC season, I've been a devout slime defender. When people are saying how, awful and broken Slimes is, I've been like, it's not that bad. You guys got to relax. And this is my punishment? They should have been giving these tamer cases to those people that were complaining about Sylvie.
Oh, yeah.
I was
true.
a Sylvie defender. Okay?
That's true. They should have given them all to people that were like, oh, Sylvie.
Listen, I tried to defend that little idiot, and this is what I get.
Yeah, they were like, well, he likes her so much.
Is that foil?
Oh, it is a foil.
Weapons.
I missed that. That was dark.
It's a dark foil.
It's because of the eyes. So our second foil is Weaponsmith.
She's cute.
She's cute. I don't understand how she's forging steel with those little noodle arms, though.
Dude, she's an anime character. Don't even worry about it. Some lovely art by Gule, friend of the show. Very cute. They're nailing it. The only one that we can take any sort of
That's fair.
issue with, and I don't mean issue because the art is bad. I'm sure the art is lovely, and whoever the artist is, I'm sure is a lovely person.
We're talking about Clumsy Apprentice?
We're talking about Clumsy Apprentice.
Yeah.
We
How
made it into
dare
a boy. Why are we doing this?
How dare you?
Come on.
You did the thing that I've always memed on, where like, surely they'll never turn a cute girl into a boy, and you did.
Why did we do this? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. But I think the art in AMB is gorgeous. It's like maybe my favorite so far. I think
I like
it's
a lot of the art.
got a lot of really good standouts, I think, which is super cool.
Yeah.
And maybe, the URs add to that too. The gorgeous full art URs. Several of them. I saw somebody opened a Mortal Ambition foil last night. Not at the store, but a friend of ours. Tin from Jersey. Hi, Tin. Opened a foil Mortal Ambition, and my lord, is that card gorgeous.
Our second SR of the box, Pupil of Sacred Flames.
Favorite art can't say Yudi. That's fucked up, Poro. I don't know what to tell you. My favorite art is Yudi, and Pinax knows it. I told him. I do really like Mortal Ambition as well, though. There's a theme.
Yeah.
Also done by Pinax. Very, very, very talented. But Yudi for sure is the winner. What do you mean? What a joke. She goes crazy. But yeah, it's been a really good set for art, I think. And so I'm very, very happy to see that. I think, I don't know if it's like an art direction or something. Maybe we should, I would love to get a Tin, art director from Weaves of the Shore, on the show someday to pick his brain about it. But I feel like obviously the talent's always been there, right? Because it's a lot of the same artists that are doing GA art now that were back in like DOA. But I think maybe they've just like they've honed in the art direction on what GA wants to look like a little bit more, because I think the art has like gotten better over time. Right. That's not to say that the artists have gotten better, just maybe the Grand Archive direction is in a more cohesive place.
Right. Like for example, I just saw it. This beautiful
Dude,
favorable.
We
winds.
love that favorable winds.
Like this favorable winds. Such an improvement.
What's happening on the favorable winds in DOA? Who knows?
It's just some wind.
It's just some wind, bro.
Right.
Like what's going on? I don't know. Put an anime girl on it. That's how you fix art, chat.
Yeah, you just put more anime girls.
Art expert right here. Put more anime girls on it, and you nailed it. So that's it's 2 foils so far.
Yeah, we got 2 foils so far.
That means that you still have your Seawar. It's right here. I'm holding it safe for you. I've also noticed, I think that the SR
our third SR.
Woo! There he is.
Oh, yeah. Relentless Outburst. It's a beautiful Exia
ripping
card.
His shirt off.
Yeah, he's just screaming his shirt off.
I'm not sure if the SR ratio is lower. Seems like there was a lot of boxes opened with only 5.
Yeah, I only had 5. 2 of my boxes had 6. But the rest only had 5.
So maybe it's more of an average in there. Where before I felt like it was like basically guaranteed that you would get 6 in each box, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Steven and I aren't Omega Giga Whales, so like we don't have the sample size of opening 40 boxes.
Right.
So you have to take what we say with a grain of
I'm
salt.
I'm a one case a set kind of guy.
A one case Andy, as they call him.
Yeah.
But that's okay, because you're going to be rewarded. I would love to see if a CUR got opened in the store. We got, but I don't think we're favored for it. We got like 120 boxes, and I think the CUR is 1 in 500?
Yeah, maybe.
Andy is here. Yeah, Andy K from Yeti is here in the building. Hi, Andy. He's right over there. Hi, Andy. It's good to see you. We're breaking our rule a little bit today, but so hopefully anybody who's watching the podcast, not live, we do the podcast live every Friday, asterisk, at noon Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to be part of fun little events like this, you should stop on by and chat with us as we bathe in the mortal ambition glory and hopefully open some spice.
Yeah, and hopefully we hit something good.
We did get our UR. Our UR is Mr.
Dong
Mr.
Zong.
Yeah. So here's
try to get that closer for the
true. There's now 2 favorable wins with anime girls on them. So
we hit our 4th SR. Zhang Fei, Spirited Steel.
I like her a lot.
She's cute.
I think that card's really funny. I want to build a deck that protects her and only plays her. She's like an eager page that always gets bigger as long as she's alone.
Yeah.
And so I really like the idea of playing some stupid Voltron deck where you just protect your Zhangfei and they play like an Excalibur and you lose the game.
Yeah.
that's my dream. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I lost it. Somewhere in the weeds there. Oh, yes. Very excited to play this weekend. We are doing a starter deck event tonight, so everyone's going to be playing with the new starter decks, which seemed super fun. I think the last time we did this was for ALC, and I'm not going to point any fingers, but I don't think that the ALC starter deck format was very balanced.
What do you mean?
And so hopefully...
You don't think that the Fire Diana deck that just won all of them?
Listen, there was only one problem in that format, and it was you were not supposed to play Ari, because that deck was god-awful. But it looks like they're a little bit more balanced this time around, so we're going to do a starter deck event tonight.
We've officially run to the bottom of the box.
Only 2 foils so far.
There's only 2 foils.
Oh,
and
okay.
2 packs
Two packs left.
Cam, pick up the pack that I gave you at the beginning.
Cheers. If it's CUR, I get to keep it, right? That's that's how it works.
For the previously discussed price. All right,
you first, Steven. I'm not even looking. I'm sweating, chat. Ooh.
Well, it's not a CUR.
It's not a CUR, but it is a nice.
But it is a nice foil.
Sweet.
It is a foil. Jin Fate Defiant.
Mr. Yin level 1.
It's not too bad.
And as a consolation prize, I got you 2 huge reasons to enjoy this pack. Here you go.
Hey, my one and only Heavenly Guide as a 6th SR, which is awesome.
Heavenly. Look at those heavenly reasons to play her. Because she's level 2+.
That is
two huge reasons to play her. Level 2+.
2 levels. 2 huge levels.
So no CURs for the team. We did our best. So if you're out there and you have a CUR burning a hole in your pocket, you let me know. Have you looked at prices today, Steven? They're just like of anything. They're just insane.
So much money.
Just people are like going absolutely crazy. We'll see how things settle in the next couple of weeks. But my lord, our prices today on launch day.
I saw someone selling 3 visits.
Yeah.
For $120.
Who knows? It's non-foil UR. It remains to be seen. I am a little bit worried, not for us personally, but that Toronto is going to have some supply issues. Obviously, we talked about it a little bit last week, that there has been some allocation for Grand Archive, which ultimately is a good thing. Means obviously the game is growing, but it means that I'm a little bit worried that people are going to be able to get everything that they need for these new decks in Toronto. And so maybe we'll see the prices be a little bit insane for the next couple of weeks. Yeah. And then hopefully things will settle down right after
It is definitely
Toronto.
A seller's market.
Yeah. So if you're opening,
you should be selling.
You should be selling. If you're buying, buy my Sanquan.
It's kind of where I'm at, where I might kind of want to wait a little bit for hunting CSRs.
Oh yeah, surely. You never hunt CSRs on release weekend unless you're some like the silver Giga gamer. Should wait a little bit till they settle to some more reasonable prices. Yeah. We'll see. The nice thing about the champs, at least for all of us hunting champion CSRs, is that they are a little bit higher population than they were last time in ALC. Just a little bit, but I believe last in ALC it was 108 and 72 between the A and the B variants. And I believe that somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the non-level 2s were just at 108, I think. There's only 108 Diana 1s, Arisana 1s. And for the A and B champion CSRs and the rest of the CSRs, for what it's worth, we are at 190. So it is a bit of an increased population. Obviously an increased population of boosters as well, but it does mean that there'll be more CSRs out there on the market. So all of you Kong and Jin players out there that are fiending for your squiggly cards, don't worry.
They're coming.
It'll be okay. They're coming. Well, Steven.
Well, Cameron.
Here's the problem.
Now we're done.
That's about all I got. I mean, that was only, like a 25-minute show.
I know. It's tough.
Launch day means many things for us here at Lineage Break headquarters. And mostly, it's that we're just excited to play dig into some AMB.
It's hard to find a topic to talk about when all you want When all I want to do is rip out through these packs and, try to figure out how I'm going to build a deck for 2 weeks from now.
How are you feeling about Jin? Now that we have the whole set, maybe we can talk a little bit. We're both on opposite sides of the spectrum, right? Like one of us is playing one hero, the other one is playing the other, and so I have glanced over most of the set. I can say that I've definitively read all of the cards that I am considering playing 2 or 3 times. Right. But as far as warrior class bonus stuff, I've basically only glanced over it. So you give me the report, Steven. How do we feel about Jin?
I'm having a hard time with Jin. Because he is warrior, so everything that he has, Lorraine can also use.
Sure.
And my issue currently is that I want to play the edgy red color. I want to be an Exia deck. However, how do you get to Exia appropriately? Because if you're playing an aggro deck, the cards in the set just say kill your opponent, right?
Right.
Like, you Rending Flames them.
Steven, vamp for me.
You Rending Flames them. Fire and Momentum them. It feels like very similar to how Lorraine wants to be playing. So I don't know if you want to be an aggro deck. And then if, on the other hand, do you be a control deck and play it like Luxem, where you just play value cards, you play Serene, and then you get to level 3 quick, and then how do you kill once you get to level 3? Relentless Outburst is definitely a contender for that. I'm just unsure on which strategy seems to be the best.
What I miss? We're still confused.
Yeah, we're still confused. I don't know. The answer is I don't know.
You have a color in mind, at least?
I think it's a fire deck.
Okay.
Because I think you want to hurt yourself.
I know I do.
Right. Risk, reward, Exia, all that stuff.
Right.
However, it's like, it's weird, right? Because, like, if you're playing Wind Allies, right, you're just playing a Wind Allies deck, and it doesn't really matter what your champion is.
Sure.
You just play Lorraine.
Yeah.
If you're playing the aggressive fire deck, again, you're probably just playing Lorraine. Because getting the free sword is very good. And if you want to go late into Exia, then you're probably playing like a Luxem deck, where you're just playing value stuff, Creative Shocks, Ditching Float, Hasty Messengers to get into Exia. But then once you're in Exia, you don't have that explosive double Lightweaver's turn.
Sure, yeah. You're a bit more grindy,
right.
I think.
Right.
Well, Luxem's a bad example, but
right,
grindier than your warrior.
Right. Well, you're not casting Spirit Blade Ascension looping, or you're not casting Ensoul to summon all your swords and Unlimited Blade Works your opponent. So, like, how do you win once you get to Exia?
I don't know.
And that is where I've been struggling.
Yeah, I feel like from like glancing over the pool, there's a lot of these very powerful cards that they've given him, and a lot of them in his starter deck as well, that have these big like damage 35 plus, or like the weapon, right? The weapon gets bigger for every 5 damage counters that are on your champion. But there isn't a whole lot of ways to deal yourself a lot of damage all at once. So it feels pretty difficult for me from the outside, because I'm not planning on playing Jhin. But it feels difficult for me on the outside to like play, because typically a level 3 deck are like pretty defensive. Right. And they want to get to level 3 safely, have their life total high, so they can start leveraging their powerful advanced element cards to take over the game. And so if you build your deck like that, which you can, and he'll be fine at it, I feel like you're going to get to Exia, much like, Luxem Xander would, pretty quickly and pretty safely. And then you get to Exia and you're at like, 10 damage counters. But then all of these powerful Exia cards want you to have taken 20 more damage than you have. And so I'm not sure if it's a sort of case where you want to always be as close to the edge as possible, and I think that would be cool. It would add a lot of play skill to the deck. If like your plan is to get to level 3, but get to level 3 at 24 damage counters, would make the deck very hard. I don't know if that sort of play style is powerful enough to reward you for that like extremely difficult like goal that you set out for yourself, or the plan is to get to Exia like you would in any other defensive deck at like 10 damage counters, but then just spend the next 6 turns there not doing a whole lot of protecting yourself and just like eating damage to the face until you eventually get to that point in the game where you can get over the finish line. But something that I found with Kong that we'll talk about in a sec. But I think it's probably true for Jin as well, is that I played, like I said, a staggering, momentous number of games yesterday, 3. And after those 3 games, things started to like click a little bit, just because like I understood after playing a couple of games what the hero wants to do and what cards are going to be good for them. So I think you just gotta sit down, play a couple of games with Jin. You'll be like, oh, I understand now where the like tempo of this hero fits and what I need to accomplish that.
Yeah,
but
I've played 0 games.
It was a busy day yesterday
with any A and B stuff,
and we just got the stuff last night. So. He is not without powerful cards, though, which is the nice part. That is always the worry.
There's definitely powerful cards in the pool. It's just how those fit into his deck.
Yeah, that's always my worry when a new champ comes out, that they won't have the tools to be a powerful deck. And I think both of these champions do have the tools to be a powerful deck. You just have to find how they fit together.
Yeah, and I definitely think you are playing 4 copies of Mend Flesh in your deck, because that card is absurd.
It is pretty nuts. I'm looking at it right now. Hey, Steven.
Yeah.
That's a great one, too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shirtless Jin?
That. Yeah, you could have made
Mend
that.
Flesh playmat? Come on, guys. Come on. What are we doing? You're going to be able to buy that in Toronto.
Or Hemorrhaging Rend. That card also fucks.
You can, of course, we're going to Ascent Toronto. If you guys are going to Ascent Toronto in 2 weeks,
we will see you there.
We'll see you there. Steven, of course, you're going to have Ascent tickets for entering the event and paying for your ticket. We're going for the Jin level 3 mat. Is that the plan?
Unless there's a better one.
I don't know. They've recently been doing they do the champion mats, of course. So we'll have the 6 champion mats.
Right.
But for MRC, they did like one-off strange cards like baby slimes and retold fortunes. So.
This one, Final Stroke.
Yeah, Final Stroke. So maybe you have some shirtless Jin action going on.
If Mend Flesh is a mat, surely my tickets go to Mend Flesh over.
That's fair.
The level 3, because he's wearing armor in this one. There's no armor there.
I was gonna say I think that Sudden Snow would make a great mat, and then I remembered that I'm sad. did not go to Singapore.
Did not go to Singapore.
Yeah, we'll see. I assume they'll announce those pretty soon, as we are just 2 weeks away from Toronto.
Yeah.
Before we get too far, talk a little bit about that green idiot before we get out of here. I like the green idiot. She's cute.
She is.
That's about it.
Oh, okay.
That's all I got.
All right, guys. Good show.
It's been real. No, I think she feels pretty good. I've only played a couple of games so far, but I can see that there are really grossly powerful things that deck can do. And so I think it's just a matter of time before somebody finds what shell it is that she wants to fit in. Feels like a shades of Merlin, which is unfortunate. Everyone loves Merlin. I know you guys are all big Merlin fans out there, myself included. But the just raw draw power in that deck is pretty nuts. And being able to leverage that to win games, I think, is pretty easy. To leverage card advantage to win games. You don't really have to be playing all that many things that actually close out the game. You just need to be able to, get there consistently. Leeching Bolt's a hell of a card. So I will be doing some workshopping. I'm a little bit more interested in where Kongming will land on the lower side of the tempo graph, where I think that her level 3 Terra deck is going to feel very Merlin. It feels, at least so far, feels like probably what they designed Merlin to be, but Merlin is a hideous monster champion, and Crux as well. But I think I'm a little bit more interested in how Kongming will feel on the lower end at level 1 and 2 in these more tempo-oriented decks, because that's not something that Mage has thus far really had access to. Both of the mages, obviously being Merlin and Rai, are not really suited to play the early game. They're both turbo late game decks, and so I'm really interested to see where Kong will fall as far as a tempo deck goes. So I'll be doing a little bit of brewing on that as well.
Nice.
But we have not enough time
to find a deck.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's very short.
Yeah.
I think this is the exciting part. I think it'll be very exciting in Toronto that hopefully a lot of people will be playing new decks and trying out new things. I assume there'll be a lot of slime players in the room too, people playing the decks from last format, and especially if there is an availability issue of A and B product, we'll of course see some more older decks from the MRC format. But really interested to see what people cook up. I definitely would not be shocked to see some Jin and Kog'Maw representation on the upper end of the tables in Toronto, as I do think they are quite powerful. And they have a large pool. I think that really has to be emphasized, that because this is a 2-champion set, there are so many cards for them to choose from. So those pools are so big, and so surely there has to be
and not only
there.
because they're they're existing classes or whatever.
Right.
Like you have every other set before to pull from, so it's just it's finding the right number of cards and how you want to play each hero.
Mm-hmm. And that is what we're gonna do, I guess. Chat. Sorry for the bit of a short show today. Obviously, like we said, we have some exciting stuff to do. We have some A and B to play, and hopefully you do as well. But we thank you for hanging out with us. We will be back next week, and I believe the week after that is Toronto.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Correct.
We'll be back next week, and then the week after that we'll be in Canada. Ew. I don't like when I say it that way. It means we really don't have any time.
Correct.
It means we got to hit the ground running. Go out there and test. We had one of our beautiful locals just show up during the podcast to get some grinding games in. So that's our plan. But thank you guys for watching. I have some great news, Steven. Great
news.
Great
you already know what you're
news.
buying us for lunch?
No, we'll figure that out. If you want to help us decide what we eat for lunch, you can do so after the show, but only on the live stream program. So you can catch us here live every Friday, at 12 Eastern Standard Time. Shoot the show live, do a little bit of chatting before and after. The good news, our editor is back from her coma.
Oh.
She was not in a coma, but she is back, and that means that I forgot to edit the show last week, but she didn't. So you can check out the current, Stephen.
We're up to date, guys.
The current episode of Lineage Break will be live at 2 p.m. today. I'm meaning last week, not the one that you're watching now, if you're watching live. But the one from last week will be up at 2 p.m. And it is up every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Asterisk. This time for real. So you can go check that out. We sat down with one Trenton Bollinger, Globe Trotter, Ascent competitor, Store Championship winner, regional winner, Trenton Bollinger.
All around nice guy.
All around nicest guy we know, to talk about Ascent Singapore and his trip to Japan. So if you missed that last week, make sure to check that out in 1 hour's time. Other than that, Steven, do you have anything you want to say to the people?
Happy A and B launch day, guys. I hope you all have pulled millions of copies of CSRs and are enjoying this set as much as we are.
If you opened Kongming CSRs, my DMs are open. All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Whoop, whoop, woo.
So, chat. I see Vinbin has been suggested. What are we eating?
Not that.
Chat. Thank you for hanging out. By the way, we thank you for watching. Lots of returning faces, but new faces as well. Thank you all for watching the show. It means a lot to us. As we hang out here on A&B launch day, have a little bit of stuff to do.
Reports with boxes with no rares. No, can't say that I heard of any.
Not anecdotally here, at least. What's up, brother? It'll be here for you to watch, and I'm happy to report that
it'll be here next week. At 2 p.m.
The podcast is actually up to date. The edited show is up to date.
This one was a little bit of a light one. We just opened a box live, and that's about it. But
yeah,
come hang out and watch it again, anyways.
We'll hopefully have some more stuff to talk about next week. We'll have some more deck updates for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna know what we're playing at Toronto. So whatever. If you're like, oh boy, I can sideboard for those Lineage Break boys.
I can't wait to sit down across from someone like, oh, this Steve's on gin. I just flip over Spirit of Slime.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, idiot. I'm playing Storm Slime today. Whoop whoop. So we'll update you guys on how our deck building process is going. And and you guys can sideboard against us. When I play Travis in the Love of the Game 04 bracket on Sunday, he can have that sick sideboard tech against me in this cursed Water Tenoris deck.
Yeah.
Good luck, Poro. Whatever. I get raised the land. Yeah, see, there you go. They're sideboarding against this guy. Raise the land in your domains. That's tough. Hey, that's tough, man. But you deserve it. So I don't make the rules. Carl Kongming. I'm not so convinced on Carl, but maybe Carl goes crazy. I don't know. Whoop whoop.
What
indeed.
is Carl Kongming?
Crawl.
Oh, crawl.
Carl.
Oh. Is that a thing that people are doing?
People have been talking about it since before she was even announced because it's a terror card. So, like, I don't know. Maybe.
Well, if you need Carls or crawls, let me know because I got 9 of them.
Him of Guy's Grace, you're crawling to play. Yeah. See, and Matt's a psycho. We know that Matt's a psycho. So saw Caben scooping up. So okay, all right. I'll eat my fucking shorts if Caben's playing him of Guy's Grace. Kong Ming crawl.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe who knows? We'll see. Food, Steven?
Yeah, food.
What do you want to eat?
That's always the question, isn't it?
Yep.
Pleasant Street?
Yeah, all right. What did I get there last time? I don't even remember.
I don't know. I can look on my phone.
What did we order? What did I eat? Who am I? How did we get here?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm down. I'm down for some good old It's Food.
Yeah.
You know? Speaking of It's Food, we got to get out of here, chat. We got to go get some food. And for anyone who's sticking around, the reason I'm trying to get out of here is that there's another thing that I would like to film before tomorrow. And I think this is my best chance to do it. So maybe you guys will see that soon. So I'm gonna do that, and then we can eat some lunch, then play some games, and
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye. We'll see you all next week.
Next week.
If we don't see you, we'll see you. Hey, Kinship.
In Toronto.
We'll see you in Toronto. Probably. All of you. Everyone goes to Toronto.
Everyone's
going to Toronto. Are you kidding me? All right. Goodbye, guys.
Bye.